What's up, you guys? It's Danny Williams.
And Lucas Tyndale.
And this is another episode of Lucas Live News. Lucas is cracking up because he done did some things and pushed some things out the scene. Look at him, pushing things out of the scene. You know, it's crazy. He told me that when we would start our shows that I would be able to introduce everybody. And I would be able to be like, it's Danny and Lucas. But you see how he just kind of butted in and said, it's Lucas. He's having one of those mornings where he is feeling himself. But as he should. How you feeling this morning?
Myself.
I know that's right.
How you doing?
I'm good. I got a headache. I'm a little tired, but I'm here.
I'm just feeling like myself.
Okay.
That's
And what is that? Like, for people that don't know, what is that?
I feel phenomenal. I feel like I am everything. Like I feel like I wake up in the morning and I remind myself who I am.
Yeah.
Because I didn't always know who I was.
How do you do that?
I say I am. It's like I am wonderful. I am powerful. I am in control. I am the master of my universe. Like I create my own world. Like literally as I'm driving down the street, I feel like I'm creating the world in front of me. Like everything that's happening in my world is happening because I make it happen.
Every break.
I'm the game maker. Like I'm making everything around me happen. Anybody who wants to interact in my world can choose to, or you don't have to. It's okay. It's up to you. But I'm in control of everything in my bubble. You come into it if you want to. If you don't want to, that's okay. I love you. I hope you do. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. You know what I mean? But my world, and I'm the richest man in my world. I am wealthy, and all good things are attracted to me. All good things happen for me, and you can't stop it. So I mean, I'm unstoppable, literally.
Turn it up.
It's like it's not, and it's not even like this ain't some mystical weird thing I'm doing. Like this is literally life.
Yeah.
And it can be everybody's life, and it's not like just me. I just happen to know that.
It's that part because whenever I'm saying like, you know, first of all, for me, like confidence I had to learn that, right?
Yeah.
So I had to learn to be
Me
confident,
too.
learn to be all these things. And when I'm like really popping my stuff, sometimes I feel a little bit bad, like maybe I should tone it down a little bit.
I used to
people don't realize what it takes for you to get to that point of being able to like talk about yourself in that way. So I gotta let that go because I'm gonna pop it no matter what. And I think everybody should do that. I don't feel like anybody should see somebody else like being proud of their achievements or talking about themselves and see it in a negative light. I think everybody should be able to be like, oh my gosh, they're winning, so am I, or I'm doing great too, or just not look at it as a comparison or not look at it as someone that's trying to like
put you down. I'm not putting nobody down.
I'm not putting you down by hyping myself up. Because at the end of the day, if don't nobody do, who gonna do it? I gotta depend on somebody else
to do it. That's what most people are doing. Most people are waiting for somebody else to affirm them, and that's a long wait. You spend your whole life looking for somebody to be like, am I good enough? Am I pretty enough? Am I smart enough?
We know what we need, so give yourself what you need.
But we learn that like in school because we're waiting on our teacher. We wait on our parents to affirm us. Then we wait on our teachers to affirm us. Then we wait on our bosses to affirm us. So we spend our whole lives looking out our spouses or whoever. So we spend our whole lives looking out for God, a God that we think is outside of us to affirm us. And the whole time, the God that we're looking for outside of us is inside of us. The person we're looking for to love us is inside of us. Everything we're looking for is inside of us. So once you find it, then you become the person who can give it to other people. You become the person who can give it to yourself. So life is amazing when you figure that out. It's Lucas Live News. Welcome to the show, everybody. Today is going to be a wonderful show. We have a wonderful guest here today, too.
Yes,
a powerful person who has created a business and is doing some wonderful things and is about to be he is a person of impact, and he's about to win some awards and about to do some things and about to get this entrepreneur deal going with Daymond John because we going to vote for him. Y'all going to vote for him. And we're going to make it happen starting this Monday. Coming soon. Y'all going to know how y'all can participate in this. And then we're going to keep voting for him week after week because this cycle is going to start over. And we're going to tell you guys how you guys can participate and vote for our friend Aaron Dukes and supporting him, a local entrepreneur. It's not every day you get a chance to vote for somebody. Imagine you were watching the Shark Tank, for instance, and you could vote for somebody on there and keep voting for them to win. Let's just suggest that was the case. That's kind of the case. Let's say that, right? So we're going to vote this coming Monday and keep voting each day. And then as time goes on, I know you guys are going to have like voter fatigue and be like, I already voted. You're going to keep voting, okay? And we're going to keep supporting this local entrepreneur because we're going to be proud to say somebody from our area, somebody from our city, for people from this city and people watching everywhere, you're going to be able to say you had a hand in helping this person grow their business, grow their influence, and get a great mentorship from a great business owner and a great entrepreneur, Daymond John. And a grant to help his business continue to grow. Pristinge Steam Wash. We're talking about the one and only Aaron Dukes. Will be on the show here in the first hour. We're excited about that. Danny, we've been having some fun launching a business this week too.
Yes, we have. Listen, before we get into that, I want you guys to make sure you like, share this broadcast. We are going to do
smart.
that.
You're smart. I like that.
Make sure to let everybody know to tap into this episode of Lucas Live News, and we will be right back. All right, guys, we are back. We are on our phones sharing the broadcast, and we encourage you guys to do the same. That lets everybody know that we are live and we are getting ready to have a nice conversation and get into some things. This week has been super crazy. It's been so fun.
Yes.
It's my first week here in the studio.
Let's talk about
every single day. I've been here every single day. After I dropped my son off to school, except yesterday was a snow day at the studio.
How y'all parents doing? Y'all
man. So this week was really fun. We've been in meetings, we've been going to events, we've been in the studio, and it's just been a really fun work week. And it's like, woo, it feels good to be able to be here all week and do my thing how I've been doing it. But yeah, so checking in with the parents. Are any parents out there? How are y'all holding up? Because we just got back from a 2-week holiday. And then yesterday, we had a snow day. Today, some of our kids are not in school. Mine are not. Monday, they won't be in school.
For the good.
And they even got the nerve to talk about
it's gonna be cold.
The rest of the week is going to be freezing cold.
Send them kids, send them babies out, bundle them up, put some Vaseline on their face or something. Put them babies out. No, I'm just playing. Don't put them babies out there in the cold. Yeah, so it's been real out there. So thank you guys who are watching, Lori. We see you there in the comments.
Good morning, Lori.
Good morning. So Mentor Stark, shout out to Mentor Stark. We're going to be talking about our Mentor Stark moment as well as a great event we have coming up this Thursday. You guys don't want to miss it. Stay tuned to hear more about that. Anybody can come to that. It will be free this Thursday for anybody who's working with mentoring anybody young or old. Yes. You guys can come learn more about being a great mentor.
Did you guys thank a mentor? It was mentor. It was the 14th was
thank your mentor day. I don't remember you bringing me a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I think
what day was that?
I don't remember you thanking me.
I don't remember. You probably thanked me. I'm trying to think. Let me go back and make sure I didn't buy you nothing that day. Let me make sure I didn't buy you lunch or nothing. Let me check.
14th.
Nah.
I was in here working. Good morning, Tony.
Yeah.
Good morning.
What's up, my man?
We had Tony and Ron in the studio this week, actually.
Having a good time. Making some plans.
Making some plans. I am so excited for the things that we talked about. Miss Darla Hunter, that's Olivia's mom.
Oh, is that right? Yeah. What's going on, Darla? Hello. We love your daughter. We're keeping her forever.
Yeah.
Thank you for having her.
We are.
Thank you for letting us have her.
It's so funny. When I coached Olivia, I had Olivia's name saved, and for some reason, I had her mom as Olivia Hunter. So I was texting Olivia Hunter one day.
And he was like, "Don't make me tell your mom."
She was like, "Honey, this is Olivia's mom." I was like, "Oh, sorry. Yeah, you probably can't help me with cheer code,
right? Cheer camp.
But your daughter can,
right?
But she's man. Her parents are amazing.
Yeah,
Olivia comes from a really nice.
She
family,
says that.
Shout out to Darla.
Shout out to her.
Yes.
Love your daughter. We're keeping her.
Man, as a cheer coach, it's hard to find some
good moms.
Some nice moms
sometimes.
They're a little mean out
They
here.
Can be. Don't tell the truth. Don't tell on them.
Don't tell
on them. So, parents, let us know how you're holding up from the winter break. We know some of y'all are still asleep. We see some of y'all is probably watching this by replay. If you wake up and you're watching this later, let us know how you're doing. Let us know how you're holding up. We may pop on next week. We got Martin Luther King Day. Shout out to Dr. Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. for all that he's done.
Dareem was telling you about his lesson at school.
Man, Dareem was breaking it down.
Dareem broke it down 3 times.
Your son, Dareem. In case y'all don't know who Dareem is.
Yeah, my son, Dareem. He said
he's
he learned
all
about
but what? He's 6?
6 years old.
He broke it down.
And you know what was so cool? He told us. Well, he told me in the car. He told you. Then he told his dad. So it was like he really had to explain it 3 different times about what he learned. So I was like, oh, it's stuck.
He knew.
He really learned. So.
Yeah.
He's learning about Martin Luther King. That was real sweet.
He knew his stuff. We want to shout out to our girl, Lily. If you guys notice, Lily's not here. Y'all saw me shoving her mic out the way because Lily is at Lily's Pad. She is our newest sponsor, as you guys can see here. Right here. She's our newest sponsor, Lily's Pad Child Care Center here in Canton South in the Southgate Shopping Center, which is right here where we are as well. but due to the weather and some things, she had to be at her center to hold it down with her families and her children. So she's not here with us today, but our guest is going to join us here at the news desk this morning, here shortly. Yes. So shout out to her and shout out to Lily's Pet Child Care Center. We want to thank her for joining as one of our sponsors. Our sponsors have been getting lots of positive feedback. So if you're interested in being an advertiser with us, please let us know. Shout out to Canton Roofing. Shout out to Mentor Stark, Sarda, Jessica, Danielle Nails, and CSE. We want to thank them all for being advertisers with us. They are seeing great impact, and we're so excited about that. And we want to thank them for rocking with us here at Lucas Live News.
Yes. Speaking of our sponsors, Mentor Stark is one of our sponsors, and this month is actually National Mentoring Month. And like Lucas said earlier, we are holding an event this month on the 23rd at the Timken Commons. So we will be at the Timken Commons from 6 to 7:30. We had a flyer for you guys. I'll show that for you. Show it to you real quick. But make sure you guys scan that QR code. Oh, I'm sorry. There is no flyer. But here you go. I'm going to give you some information. Me, Lori, Olivia coming at you with some Mentor Stark info. What's up, you guys? It's Danny Williams and Olivia Hunter, along with our friend Lori Moline from Mentor Stark, inviting you to an inspiring event on Thursday, January 23rd, in honor of National Mentoring Month. Join us in creating the village using best practices and research to fuel mentoring programs and relationships.
At Mentor Stark, we know about the transformative power of relationships, and we're excited for this to be a night of both reflection and education as we look at who has provided support for you in your life and how you can keep doing that for the next generation.
So if you are someone who is passionate about supporting the young people in our community, please join us on January 23rd from 6 to 7:30 at the Timken Career Campus. We look forward to seeing you there.
All right. We love Lori. She is so amazing. Like, I love people that are so intentional about what they do. And Lori, she should slow down sometimes. We need to give her a Lori day of just rest.
Yes.
For people like that, because she's so invested in what she's doing because she loves what she's doing. So you guys, if you want to watch this by replay or later in the show, we'll play it again and screenshot that flyer and scan that QR code, or hold it down and click it. We learned how to do that now too. But register for the event. It is free.
Yes.
It is free. So come out if you're a mentor, if you're considering being a mentor, if you're a mentee, or if you're just
like coaches,
anybody involved. Matter of fact, let's just say this: anybody that works with kids.
Yes.
If you're working with kids, no matter the age,
it could be a church group. Yep. It could be, and then there's a lot of people who aspire to do it, who are like, like, I'm thinking about starting a camp, I'm thinking about starting these things, and they never know where to start. This is a great place even to start, because so often it's like, this is a great place to start. People often think there's gatekeepers or there's no way in. A lot of times the way in is to get around the community of people. All the people who are kind of in this community are going to be there. Yeah. People who have started nonprofits. If you want to know more about how to do this, if you want to know kind of the ins and outs, the people are there. The players are going to be there at this event, and people aren't gatekeeping, and people want to help people do it. So it would be a great event to be at.
And that's the thing too. You're absolutely right. If you are wanting to be a mentor or wanting to be a coach or wanting to be somebody that's involved or involved with kids, getting around people that are in the community of being around kids it's just good for you.
Yes.
I just shared a video to my Instagram the other day, and it was just talking about if you're around mediocre people, if you're not mediocre and you're around mediocre people, you become mediocre.
Yes.
But if you're already mediocre and you put yourself around people that are doing better than you, then you're going to be doing better than So you are who you surround yourself with.
Absolutely.
Right? So if you want to be a great mentor, come and be around other great mentors. And come and learn from people that are already in the game. So,
and we got about 45 people already signed up, Lori says.
Wow, 45 people is absolutely crazy.
So far,
it's so amazing, because the kids are our future.
Anybody who has trusting relationships with young people, she said, right?
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I love that.
Said, thanks for promoting. We have about 45 people signed up to attend. So
I know Ron and Tony are going to be there. We just talked, and they said about 8 people from their organization are coming. They got about from Walking with the Purpose.
And you know what? When we were thinking about this event, that's what we hoped would happen. We hoped that when we would reach out to Ron and Tony, that they would bring their whole team.
And be a better me. That people would bring their not just the leaders,
that's
but
what it's about.
Their teams.
That's
would
what it's
come.
about, and it's a great opportunity for anyone that does have a team. to bring their whole team with them. If you're involved with children, bring the whole team because it's worth
childcare centers.
It's worth everyone on the team being there and getting it all at one time. And it's only an hour and a half at the Timken Commons, but it's going to be so impactful. There's so many great speakers, people that you may recognize in the community.
We're hosting.
You
and I. It's like this.
We're hosting it.
It's going to be like,
and Lucas and I have both played a role as mentors and mentees.
Yes.
I've been a cheer coach. I've been a teacher, and I've just worked with children. And same with you. You haven't coached cheerleading or nothing yet, but he's been around children.
Could be.
He's been a daycare, a director.
All of that. Coach my son's flag football.
And you've been like, you're like a coach to those kids,
for sure.
You would coach those kids how to act right,
You like I did Reem yesterday.
Yeah.
You seen how I put it down?
Together,
so I chased him around the studio yesterday? You thought I was crazy. I showed her I used to do it. Mm-hmm. I used to be chasing kids and screaming. I was a little crazy.
All right, you guys. So Miss Janine McDaniels and some ladies over at Delta, the ladies of Delta, and
Delta Theta Sigma.
Yes, and
I don't know if
I'm sorry. Can you tell me Layla Green?
Yeah.
I can't mess that up. Can you please help me?
Layla Green.
Foundation?
Yeah, I think so.
The cotillion is happening this year, March 2025, March 16th, actually. If you haven't got your tickets,
Layla Green Alliance of Black Sorority.
Thank you.
Layla Green Alliance of Black School Educators.
Yes. So all the ladies that are part of the cotillion will be getting a scholarship.
Really?
Yeah. So we have been so excited to be working with them. The ladies and the moms came in and we did voiceovers and interviews. We have a few more to do, but make sure you guys check out their Facebook page at Stark County Debutante Cotillion, and even Janine's Facebook page too. Get your tickets. If you were a previous in the cotillion previously or a debutante previously, they are looking to raise some money for this year's cotillion. So if you have ever been in the cotillion and been a part of at all alumni in any of the previous classes, they are looking for you to help with this year's cotillion. So if you know anybody that's been a part of the cotillion, reach out to Miss Janine, and she will let you guys know how you can help.
Yes. Oh, hello, hey Julie G, I see you on LinkedIn.
Okay.
Hello, Julie G was from CSE before, and now she is at another credit union.
Awesome.
Hello, Julie G. She is the CEO of GNC Community FCU Credit Union now, but she was at CSE years ago, and we are still working with CSE, Julie G, and we're so glad. I know they still love you over at CSE, and so glad that you've moved on to do other things. Thank you so much for your support, and thank you for checking us out here on LinkedIn. We are live on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, and we're excited to be here with you guys today. Thank you guys for checking us out live and replay viewers. We know we have a lot of replay viewers as well. We thank you guys who check us out, and we will be making sure we put out lots of clips. We're going to be doing more and more of that. So if you're watching live, replay, or watching one of our clips, we thank you guys so much for support us here at Lucas Live News. And again, anybody who wants to advertise with us, reach out to us, because it is a great opportunity to get your brand out there, to let people know that you are in support of this great business, but also to support your great business, because we are all about you too. So this is a lot of fun. So Danny, you didn't finish talking about, real quick, I just want to highlight what you've done this week. It was your first week.
Yep.
You left your 9 to 3. I mean, your 9 to 5, or something like that. It was more like a 9:15 to 3:12. But whatever it was, you know what I mean? You left your 9 to 5 to come work here full time at Lucas Live Media and Footage Fusion.
Yep.
You took a promotion. And you took a risk, and it is starting off as you have a base, but it's more commission based, and you're taking a leap because you know you can produce.
Yeah.
And it's an entrepreneurial venture here with me. You in here figuring this out, right?
Right.
And you've taken on the director of operations role. Congratulations on your new promotion. You are a creative director. Now you're a director of operations at Lucas Live Media and Footage Fusion.
Crazy.
And you're in here, and I'm so proud of you and appreciative.
It's one of those things, like I the other day I said I feel like I'm living in a prayer, because I prayed for deep. I prayed for just this life, like even something as simple as making that day in the life video yesterday, like just showing people like what I got to do in a day in my life. Like, this is my new norm. Like, this is what I get to do every single day. I get to come to the studio. I always got to pick my kids up from school, but it's just, I was getting off of work and getting right to the school, and then coming to the studio, and then trying to get home and get dinner, and then trying to, just do it all over again. And I felt like I was running out of time for myself. Right. And now it's like I get to come to the studio and be here. Now, I do still work when I get home. I try not to, but at least it's not as much. I have more of my evening.
And you're having fun. I remember you said I'm going to go home, draw a bubble bath. And you were like, you said it with so much joy. I was like, man.
I was excited about it.
That's different. Because a lot of people, people are like, I'm going to go get in the bath and unwind because I'm stressed out. You were like,
go because I'm like, ooh.
That's different.
Yeah.
To know you're going to take your work home, but it's like something I love. It's like,
I'm going to edit while I'm.
It's like being an author or something. Like when you love what you do, like I'm going to go do the thing that I love and continue to do it. Yeah. That's my uncle always says, when you find something you love, you never work a day in your life. And that's how I feel. Yeah. Like I work so many hours, but I feel like I don't even work. I'd be mad the night is coming.
Because
I know.
I've been here
it's just like
I can stay till midnight.
I can stay or I can go home. Like I do go home eventually. I'd be like, I should go home. But then I get home and everybody, my wife, she be working because she love what she do. So she be going, she be tired sometimes. She do be like, sometimes like about to pass out because she be at the sewing machine. But my daughter, she loves what she do. She love doing homework. No, I'm just playing. I don't know. But everybody be doing their thing and it's a joy. I'm loving building Footage Fusion. It's been so fun.
Oh my gosh.
And people have really received it well. Shout out to everybody who's showing us so much love at Footage Fusion.
Thank you so much. Yeah, if you guys didn't check out that video, go to Lucas's personal Facebook page and check out that video.
Just put it out last night, so you may not have gotten a chance to see it yet.
Last night we went to Walsh University with members of the Canton Chamber of Commerce, and we did a business after hours vendor show. And there were a lot of businesses that we knew. Some that we didn't, so we got to meet some of the new businesses around the city. But then they got to meet us, not as Lucas Live Media, but as Footage Fusion. So it gave us a chance to kind of pitch the new business and get us comfortable with what we're going to be doing and talking about and how we're going to, kind of be delivering the message to you guys. So that was really exciting.
Different. It was fun.
Yeah. So before we bring Aaron on, yesterday I was on Facebook or 2 days ago I think, and I seen Tori Fonts. If y'all know Tori Fonts, tag her in the comments. But she posted a video of like 10 boxes of coats on her porch. And I asked her like, what's going on? Like what I wanna help like get the word out. But she I think she applied for something and she didn't know if she would be approved
a grant
or not.
Something, yeah. For her nonprofit,
but she applied for them coats. So like the coats were gonna get dropped off, but so she didn't know. Right. So when she got
didn't know if she even won the grant or not.
She didn't even know if she was approved for it. She didn't know if the coats was coming to her or not, or somebody else got them. She just literally got home and they were on her porch. And she was just like, oh shoot.
Somebody could have got them coats. She wouldn't even know.
Don't do that. Don't do that. But if you guys know Tori, Tori Fonts, Fonts or TES. I'm sorry. You guys go to her Facebook page. She doesn't have a lot of information yet because she's still trying to figure out how she's gonna like distribute them. But if you are in need of a winter coat, it is getting really cold. Snow days just happened. We're getting
next week. They say it's cold is coming. Yes.
So if your babies, these are for kids, kids coats. If your babies do not have a heavy winter coat or a coat at all, make sure you guys reach out to Tori. I think she has a few to spare. Yeah. And she'll figure out how to get those to you. So
shout out to Tori. Shout out to her organization. Shout out to her for reaching out to get those funds and making that happen and do things for the community. She gave out bikes this summer and a lot of great stuff. And now she's giving out coats. Shout out to her. Shout out to all those great things in the community. Thank you guys who are in the comments. Say hello in the comments if you don't mind.
Morning,
hey, Lori.
My mom. Good morning. Good morning.
She's very proud of her baby girl.
Ron Seymour, ain't enough hours in a day.
Yes. Working. Devon, thank you so much. Devon always wins our prizes. Thank you for being here. Somebody watched one of my TikTok videos the other day. Make sure you're following us on TikTok. Good morning, Tiff. She's here too. Make sure you're following us on TikTok. I'm going to send somebody a tripod on TikTok. I posted a video about, we were going to wear all black because TikTok might be dying. But
do y'all think, we know what's going on, but we know that things aren't always as they seem. But we also know that it's not just going to be this big crazy ban and everything is just at a standstill and it has to stop and we can't do it.
There was some news yesterday, though.
There's more news. They were saying on the news yesterday that they're actually going to completely stop us from using.
Now listen, no. I heard.
Yo.
No, here's what I saw last today. Let's look it up now. Here's what I saw yesterday. All right. Pull it up right now. Y'all pull it up on the other screen over there. I want y'all to pull it up, Google it on the other screen because we got screen share.
I'm behind.
And I want us to share screen.
I'm behind. It says some news came out yesterday. I'm over here because the last thing that I knew, y'all.
We're going to pull up the most recent news and share it on the screen.
Because the last thing that I knew was that TikTok gets 2 updates a week, I think. 2 updates, and that's a lot compared to what we,
what do y'all think about the TikTok ban? Let us know.
So they get 2 updates a week, and so what would happen for us is we would stop getting those updates, and eventually the app would kind of just crash on our phone and be a dead app on the phone.
Right.
And what people don't know is that TikTok is owned by ByteDance, which actually owns CapCut and Lemonade and a few other applications. So not only are we going to be losing TikTok, we're also going to lose the other applications that ByteDance owns as well. And there is a list of those.
I just got back to TikTok.
There is a list.
Yes.
So that was the last that I heard, was like it would kind of crash on our phone. Think of like when you know when the new iPhones come out and they're acting crazy because they can't update anymore. Yeah. They ended up crashing. That's what's gonna happen with the apps. Last I knew. Now there's new information.
There's new information. So they're gonna pull it up in a minute. We're gonna stay tuned. After Aaron, we're gonna get back. We're gonna pull up the latest news on TikTok and we're gonna do a little screen share and talk about it. Now there's some things that I heard about. President Biden was saying because it's happening on the 19th, the ban, that's his last day in office. He's suggesting that he's not gonna enforce the law and he's gonna leave it for the Trump administration. Others are saying, well, he could say that, but the law is the law. He can't. So what? He doesn't enforce it. There's like a fine of like $5,000 per user that ByteDance could be fined. $5,000 per user is like trillions of dollars. They probably could be fined. So they could. And then they said TikTok could potentially say, forget you. We're going to take it down just to make you feel the pain of it, almost like a strike, and have all the users call all their Congress people and be mad at you. There's a lot of games being played. There's a lot happening. Who knows? There's a last minute push. We're going to see what happens. We're going to talk about that after we have Mr. Aaron Dukes on the show. Good morning, Corrine. Thank you for joining us. Corrine Marie, welcome. Thank you for being here, sweetie. Tamika, welcome to the show. Glad you are here. Thank you guys for getting up in the morning with us. Shahidra Strong, good morning. Shahidra, we had an extra spot for you this morning. Lily wasn't able to make it today. We didn't get a chance to call you. And we are looking for a new name for this show. So you guys let us know. Not that we don't love Lucas Live News, but we're finding that this is more of like a Good Morning America type of show. So we're thinking of that, right?
Yeah. We're trying to figure out something. We're going to still give you some news topics and hot takes and things like that. But we are just more than that. Like, we're getting ready to have Aaron Dukes on. We're getting ready to talk to him about his the things that he's getting ready to do. And then we always are talking about something crazy. Last week we were talking about
fun games,
passing gas in front of y'all partners, which y'all nasty for doing that.
That was you.
We're just a little different than just news, you know.
Fun and games, music. I'm about to be DJing.
Lucas got a whole DJ set. Shout out to our girl DJ
Cruz. We gotta get her back in here.
We gotta get her back in here. I miss her, but
I mean, meanwhile, I'm gonna get my DJ skills up.
Meanwhile, Lucas is gonna try to make our ears bleed.
Wait till I have my DJ show. I have a plan for a DJ show where I'm going to play music and we're going to talk about like, what does this mean, and have some fun and laugh about some songs and be like, what was you doing? Why was you listening to this when you was this age? And I'm going to stop songs, but like, what was the next lyric? And you're going to be like, I thought they said this. Like, they ain't say that.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, like, it's going to be fun. All right, y'all. Do we have a break? We have something to break it up so we can get to Aaron, or what's going to happen? We got a little commercial or something?
Yeah, so we are going to hit you guys with a Mentor Stark moment, or Mentor Stark mashup. You guys watch and see what's going on in the community, and this is Mentor Stark mashup brought to you by Mentor Stark. We'll be right back. come.
Hey.
All right, we are back. We are back with the man of the hour. How you doing, Aaron?
I'm doing well.
Man, it's good to have you in the studio.
Yeah, welcome. He said he drifts away from the mic, so feel free to grab your mic. If you drift, if you drift, hold on to it. He said he slides. He likes to slide back.
Talk and engage and move around.
Okay, move around.
Right.
He likes to move around. Mr. Pristinge. Now, you know one thing Aaron is really good at? He's good at repping his brand. He don't play around.
I know. Look at that. He got the merch.
I wore a hoodie because I knew what he was going to be wearing.
You already knew?
I knew. I didn't. Well, let me back up a step. I did have something else picked out. You know how you wake up in the morning and the night before you think you know what you're wearing in the dark when you be half asleep.
And you wake up in the morning.
You put it on. You be like, I should have had the lights on when I was picking this.
Oh shoot, it was that bad?
It wasn't that bad, but then I was like, and it was cold, and I was like, you know what? Let me put this hoodie on because I know Aaron gonna be repping the brand. Yeah.
I already know what I'm wearing, man. It's like,
every day, you know what you're wearing.
Yeah, it's like that cartoon Doug. You remember?
Is that what Doug?
He got the same outfit every day.
That's what I always say. I don't want to look like a Simpson. You know, like when you go to school on picture day and you get the pictures and you got the same outfit on, you be like, how that happen? Oh, this look crazy. This is no good.
Same pants I
had on, same shirt. So Aaron, for people who don't know, talk to us a little bit. What is your business? Talk to us a little bit about it.
Again, my name is Aaron Dukes. I own Pristinge Steam Wash here in Canton, Ohio. What Pristinge Steam Wash is a mobile auto detailing, steam cleaning, and steam cleaning company. So we provide services at your location. Where, so instead of you leaving your house, going to a detail shop or having to wait several hours, we actually come to you to clean your car on site. We also offer furniture and area rug steam cleaning as well. So if you want that refreshing smell, you want your furniture to be deodorized, looking brand new again, we can do that for you too. So we're just kind of like an all-around steam cleaning company. So what I like to tell everybody that, question what I do, they're like, can you do this? Can you do that? Can you steam that? I always tell them, like, if we can steam it, then we can clean it.
Okay.
So that's my motto for that.
If I can steam it, I can clean it. Bring your kids over here. I can steam them, I can clean them.
They asked me to steam clean their shoes. I'm like, I can do that. Yeah, let me grab a little mini steam cleaner.
Okay, you can do it. You can do it. Yeah, I love that. And Aaron, I was around when you had this first idea. And you're such a tenacious entrepreneur, and you were a tenacious worker. You were just somebody who worked hard in the jobs that you had, and you learned things. And I think it's important for entrepreneurs to know this, because somebody out there is thinking about becoming an entrepreneur. Talk to us a little bit about your transition from, like, how did you take things from your job life into your entrepreneur life? How did you make those steps and say, okay, I learned this here, I'm going to take these things over here. I'm learning this here, I'm going to take these things over there. How did you find your way from 9-to-5 life to entrepreneurial life?
Good question. So I've had plenty of jobs in the past. I've job hopped, and it's like that became a job within itself. So doing that, I was just always trying to find a long-term career, trying to find something that gave me great benefits, making good income for my family. Just like, okay, this is what I can do. I'm gonna have a career. Especially being young, you're like, I got this job. It's 40 hours a week. You think you're just on the career path, but you're just trying to figure out things at that point.
Right.
And becoming a father at 19, 20 years old is like, that's all I've been doing is trying to figure it out. And finally, once I got tired of the moving around and the job hopping. And I also, all my jobs, I would like to say is like all my jobs I've learned something from. And I'll never tell anybody who's doing or trying to start a business to just leave their job. Because one, the job is supplemental, and two, having that job, you can take a lot from that. So just use the skills that you have to implement in your business. But when I was 27, which is in 2017, when I started Pristinge Steam Wash, I just wanted to, do something that I knew that I could do, something I was good at. And, it was a little hustle. I just kind of did it on the side, just wash my own vehicles. But doing that, I just wanted to turn it into a career thing for myself. And I was like, well, I'm 27. I'm going to be 30 before I know it. Yeah. I'm thinking years ahead, like this is going to come around. And I just been job
fast.
hopping.
Yeah. Right.
So, I ended my job. Once I came to that realization, I just took that leap of faith, ended my job in the banking industry, and decided to just go my business full time. Because what happens is, like, I'm working my 40 hours, But then like once I got a weekend or a couple hours of daylight, then I'm trying to get an appointment in. And I was getting about one appointment a week.
Yeah, that was true.
So my job was very restricting and enabled my growth in my business. So once I took that leap of faith, I opened up that schedule. I was able to move customers around, because my business is very weather dependent. So it's like my day off was a rainy day. I'm like, what can I do now?
Right.
So I was able to move that around, move customers around where I needed to, open that flexibility, and from there, then my business pretty much blew up. So it's like just giving that opportunity. I had a lot of support. I still have a lot of support, and I thank everybody who supported me over these last 8 years. But all your skills that you learn from your jobs, like they're teaching you these things for a reason. You don't just learn these skills just to stay stagnant at your job.
Right.
You want to learn these skills, implement them in your business, and make sure that you're just using them to the best of your ability. And once you implement in your business, you will start to see, okay, man, I thought I was quitting my job to get freedom. I thought I was quitting my job to reduce
have
my
all this
hours.
time, all this free
But now
time.
you just doubled your workload.
Yeah.
You're doing everything under the sun, and it's like, but all those things you learn from your jobs, as long as you are utilizing them, you'll be able to just keep growing your business, keep wearing every hat until you can scale in your business. From customer service to trying to just retain my customers to working as a team, and just even certain things like as far as sales techniques I've learned from jobs. So those things kind of helped me transition, but I just knew I had to make a change whenever I started my business. And so far it's been 8 years.
It's amazing. It's been 8 years.
Yeah. And good for you.
Wow.
Because a lot of people will go through those jobs and not learn a thing.
That's true too.
But when you have that entrepreneurial spirit and mindset, you gotta take something from something. Like I gotta learn something, and I just think personally, like even when I go through personal things, I'm like I gotta learn. It's gotta be a lesson in here somewhere.
Right.
I can't go through what I go through without learning something. So good for you.
Thank
you. I was gonna ask you today, what was your what is the one thing that you think that you took away from your jobs that you brought into entrepreneurship, or one thing that maybe has helped you working those jobs that got you like, oh, I'm ready, I can do this, in entrepreneurship?
Entrepreneurship, I mean, I really just always had that hustle. And
did you?
No matter what I was doing, I'm like I gotta be.
Was it like when you were younger, or was it like?
My younger days, I mean, it was just always something. I can't go back that far. I was thinking that I don't have that story to be like,
when I was 12, right. When I was a kid, my Legos was crazy. My Lego game was,
But once I started to find who I am, and I started to develop that, I was like, even at jobs, I'm like, there's more. If I go to a job, I'm not going to just do the entry-level job. I want to do the job and become the manager.
That was me, bro.
What job can I have to where it can take me out of state somewhere, be more flexible. So, like, the things that I've taken from that job and were really, like, pushed me to be an entrepreneur is just I wanted more. I wanted more for myself. Again, jobs aren't a bad thing, but when you start to know, okay, your value is more than just being an employee, not getting the wage that you want to get, you start to put things in perspective and like, I got to do something for myself. I got to do better. I got to be better. So that's what just really kind of pushed me into that. And then what keeps me going with my entrepreneurship is really my kids. Like they deserve to have a good future. I want to build a legacy and make sure that, they're set the rest of their life. So that's just my goal. I mean, Pristinge Steam Wash is definitely just a vehicle to get me further ahead in where I want to go. But this is something I do want to carry long term. To get me my future. So
I love it.
It's really cool. I had the pleasure of watching you grow Pristinge Steam Wash, and you were so tenacious, man. Like I've never seen anybody move so fast. Like you weren't playing. Like you were like working a job, and I forgot that. Like you were working a job, and you were like doing it on your off days.
Yeah.
And like you said, like you might be off on a Wednesday, but then it would rain on a Wednesday, and you're like, well, I can't do anything on Wednesdays. And I remember even the idea. You're like, there's these steam wash things, and you can wash cars with the steam. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I guess, all right. And he was like, I'm trying to start a business, and da-da-da-da-da. And, like, I knew a little bit. So I was like, yeah, well, here's how you can, like, register a business. Like, I knew a little bit of the background stuff, but you knew a lot about how to actually do the business, right?
Yeah.
And then you just did it. And it was just amazing to see somebody go at it so hard, so fast, so quick. And your tenacity was just incredible. And whatever you didn't know, you were going to learn. And you just kept learning and learning and learning, positioning yourself, going to classes, getting involved in things like Jumpstart and other things that other people don't do. Talk to us a little bit about how you've positioned yourself with opportunities like people want to go on Shark Tank, right? Yeah. Or they watch the Shark Tank without realizing there's local opportunities to get money, even for a for-profit business. People often only think there's only opportunities for nonprofits to apply for grants and things, but there are opportunities for for-profit businesses to pitch their business to get dollars, which is something we're here to talk about today, how people can vote for you for something. But talk to us before we get to that about how you've been in other pitch competitions and how you've positioned yourself for that and how others might be able to do that as well.
Okay, so again, like I've been in business 8 years, so like, but all I've known is like financing. Get a loan, go apply through the SBA. Then COVID hit. It's like, oh my God,
PPP
what was those things?
Those PPP loans,
yeah,
right?
PPP loans,
which was SBA. It was Small Business Administration was giving out PPP loans,
right? So like all that's all that's cool, but it's like if you don't really have that knowledge to use it, pay it back,
right,
or
do it right.
Structure the loan properly, you can really wind up in a hole.
You can, right?
And I've made my mistakes. I bumped my head, still got loans, and then I'm like. And I've always built my business on referrals. So, so the model or the thing I really like instilled in myself and been saying is like, to get where I've never been, I have to do what I've never done.
Love that.
And I take that in so many different aspects of my life. But with, to this topic with business, I'm like, I've never really paid for advertising. I've never really got out there. I just kind of talk a little bit. I network, kind of get back in my shell, do my stuff, go out there and work. Right. But so this year, or even like in beginning of 2024, I was really pushing to look for funding opportunities, more so grants, try to get out of that loan.
Even as a for-profit business, right? Even a lot of people don't think as a for-profit business you can do that.
And even when I talk to other like funding companies, or if they're like, they only do grants for nonprofits and all that other stuff, and I'm like, that's not necessarily true. If you really go out and look for it and you find it, or you'll find it, there's a lot of opportunities for profit. You just gotta get on there and network and really do the research to find that. But I do give a lot of credit to Jumpstart, which helped me propel with doing like the pitch competition, get me confident to talk more about my business, how to pitch my business, look for those funding opportunities, marketing strategies and stuff like that. But I got connected with that. Again, like you don't want to start something and just be stagnant with it or just stay in one place, right?
Right.
So as I'm detailing, I come across a lot of business owners. I make connections, and that's actually how I got connected with Jumpstart. Just a couple of my customers, Sam Brown and Ray Hexmer, like they came together and really got me on track and got connected with the right people at Jumpstart. And from there, I had the best advisor, Dan Brown. He's
key at Jumpstart.
Yeah, he's
locally,
key.
Yeah.
He started doing the impact program here in Canton. So they really helped me learn more of that funding aspect, and that's what I'm really pushing for this year, is just getting more funding opportunities with trying to just pitch my business more, because even as I'm doing these, at the end of the day, you can't always look at it as a monetary gain, because I still learn. I'm like, even though I did a pitch competition, I may not have won the grand prize, I still got a grant for completing the program, but I had so many other opportunities.
And you got money.
And I
got dollars to put into your business.
Yep,
and it wasn't $12.
It wasn't.
It wasn't a Starbucks gift card.
It was a good, nice $3,500.
$3,500, I'll take it, man.
For the grant versus the $10,000. I was like, man, I really wanted the $10,000.
You wanted that 10.
Grant.
You wanted
it
right?
a lot, but
still,
I took a lot that I learned on the business side and was able to just explain more about everything. So
no, that's wonderful. Yeah. I think that's important for business owners out there. For-profit and nonprofit. No, that was excellent. I think
that was great.
I think it's important because I'm fortunate right now. I'm on a board for the United Way that is giving money out to minority nonprofits, and that's been in place for the last several years. And I'm fortunate. This is my first year on that committee to give money to Black and minority nonprofit businesses. And one of the things that I said I'm bringing to the board when they said, will you be on the board? I said, yes. But my thing is helping those nonprofits function like for-profit businesses. Because just because you're a nonprofit doesn't mean you can't profit. You can profit. You should profit. You need to profit, in my opinion. And then you can get some nonprofit dollars. You can get some donations. You can get some grants and other things. But then for-profit business often think they can't get any grants and things, but there are grants for for-profit businesses. And you just have to be willing to put yourself out there, be willing to do some pitches and things. Yesterday at the chamber event that we went to, I went up there and pitched our new business, Footage Fusion, and Aaron watched it and you said I did a good job.
Yeah, did an amazing job on there. So, you had a story.
It was good feedback for me too, because I don't know from I knew I was pitching the business, but I didn't know from a business pitch, like the things that you said from that perspective, it would have been a good pitch.
Yeah. Yep. Because I do know you. I know your backstory with it, but it's like you sharing that story, about your mom too. Like, it just catches you and makes you pay attention. You're like, man, I did not know that side of him. I did not know he went through that. And then along with your business. So it's like sharing that story with everyone, just showing them where you started and why you're doing what you do. Again, it can't always just be business. You're mixing a little bit of your personal and why you started your business. And I connected with that as soon as I seen the video. I was like, man, that was really good. I watched it all the way through. So either way, I watched it all the way through. I support it, but I was just like, I'm like, man, it just grabbed my attention. So
appreciate that. People need a personality behind their business.
Correct. I do want to piggyback off of your minority business part, but obviously I am a minority business, and there is minority business funding out there. And one that really helped me was getting my MBE certification.
Okay.
Write that
down. Somebody else told me that.
Which all of us can do. Told me what I'm saying? Even women.
What is that? Minority. Explain MBE.
So the MBE is the Minority Business Enterprise.
Okay.
And what that does is it helps you really, I guess, get government contracts or larger contracts. Because there's certain funding for minority businesses. So I believe that's what it mainly
puts you in that.
So and then what that helped me do too, because again, I was like, I know I've taken on a lot of debt with loans and things like that to keep me propelling in my business, which again, loans aren't bad, but you make sure you use them wisely.
Use those wisely.
And then, but the thing is, it also gave me the opportunity to apply for their micro loan. The micro loan is interest free. For whatever term they give you, and you just make your payments on that. But you got to have your certification to get that micro loan. You got to apply for that before you can submit the application. And it is a process, so just make sure you guys have your bookkeeping in order. Make sure you have all your documents and things like that they need. But it is a route that I would take, especially as a minority business, because you're not worried about that heavy interest that constantly compounds on you. Every month you're paying. So take a look at that and
love that.
I think it's the ohio.gov website. You guys can find that at.
Love that.
Yeah, listen. So before we jump into this next thing, there are some people in the comments that are showing you so much love. Shahidra says so many great things are happening. Love that for you.
Thank you.
Somebody said he don't play, always with that gear on.
Okay, right.
You got that
gear
keep
on
all the time.
Yes,
and then
love it.
Miss Judy said that she met you at the Courtyard Marriott.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then there's someone, Dwight Parrish. She said, hey, Aaron, our paths only crossed briefly, but your drive made a lasting impression.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, I love that.
Shout out to Dwight. Thank you for jumping in here. Thanks for saying that. Thank you.
Yeah, so
check out his books too.
It said he was an author too.
Okay, so. Dwight, I'm not sure I'm familiar with you, but thank you so much, Dwight, for jumping in here. Thank you for supporting the show as well. We have to check you out.
Yeah, so
everybody who's in here, everybody's in the comments, thank you guys for checking out the show. Make sure you're following us here at Lucas Live. We're here every Friday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. as well. And we want to make sure we're checking you out too. We support local businesses, local business owners, every people anywhere. You don't have to be local actually, but we want to make sure we show you some love as you show us love. That's something we talk about a lot too. Because people reach out to us and are like, have me on the show, support my stuff. Aaron reached out. I'm like, yeah, because he supports us and stuff. I'm like, it's easy to support people who support us. I'm like, but then other people were like, we never see you, we never know you, you've never done any, Aaron reached out, be like, hey bro, I seen this. Hey, think about this. Hey, talk to Dan Brown. Hey, whatever, here's how you can get some money. He's always thinking about our business in the background. He's always reaching out with things that he knows. He's telling me to make sure I'm up on whatever because he knows I'm in business like he is. There's other people, and no disrespect, it's okay. We know everybody's busy. Yeah. We're never mad that people aren't watching our show or stuff. We're like, everybody's busy, whatever, no problem. But when they want something from us, we're like, Where were you at when you could have been liking our stuff or helping us out?
Though,
we need your love too.
Especially as a small startup business, you know, when you support others, you know, you're gonna get that support back.
It's reciprocal.
You know, when you see a lot of people going to other people's events if they're putting on events. Like, I'm gonna go and show love to all of this stuff because I need people like my stuff. Yeah. And it's not a selfish thought, but it's a business thought. You gotta have relationships with people to be able to make some. If you just go out into this thing and you don't know anybody. I mean, you can get somewhere, but it's the power of knowing people. Yeah.
It's networking. That's what networking is. You have to, as Lori would say, a web of support. Yes. But you have to support others in order for others to support you. Yep. So Aaron, we talk, he's doing this thing. I seen it, we talk. No, he's doing this thing that we're about to talk about now. It's like, of course, I'm already checking it out. Me and him start talking about it. I'm like, I already know about it. We're talking about it. What we just posted. He's like, of course I've seen it. And he's giving me feedback on it already because he's thinking about how he can tell me that's a good story and keep doing it. Because we're always thinking about how we can support each other in business. That matters. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, so thank you all who are watching here today. Thank you all who are new. Thank you all who watch us all the time. Yes. Judy always shows us love. Everybody's Anita. I think I saw you out there in the comments. Shahidra. We really appreciate you guys. Ron and Tony. Thank you guys who share our posts. Thank you who watch replays when you can't watch it. Thank you who like and love our stuff, because social media algorithms see you. They see you liking, they see you watching, they see your watch time. If you put it on and you got to go run around and do a bunch of stuff around the house, but you leave it on playing, that's watch time, and that shows social media that our stuff matters, and it shows our sponsors that our stuff matters. Yep. And it helps us. So thank you guys so much. We appreciate you.
All right. Listen, Aaron, you are stepping into this exciting opportunity to not only maybe win $25,000 for your business, but also get mentoring from Daymond John. Yeah. So let's talk about this opportunity first. You know, what made you, even want to register or apply and be a part of it? And then if you do win this, or when you do win
let's
this.
Go.
When you win this, talk about just the experience and opportunity to be able to get some mentoring from someone like him.
Okay, so like I said, I've been really pushing, looking for funding and seeing how I can grow my business. And because every year is like, I'm looking for growth. I mean, what you should look for ways to scale, how to be better in your business. So that's what I've been really looking for, is funding. So I was on, I didn't even remember applying for this Entreprenuer of Impact competition. And I get the email, because I might have just filled out a quick application, submitted a photo, and I get this email and said I was in the running. I was like, is this a joke? I'm like, is this one of these Facebook scams? I'm like, Daymond John, this look like a scam. I know who he is, and I really like what he promotes. Right. And he's on Shark Tank as one of the sharks. He's the owner of FUBU. Yep. So and we all wore FUBU.
We all wore FUBU back in the day.
Got me. I was like, I remember my 05 jersey. So whenever I seen that, I applied. Then I got the email, and then I just moved forward from there and just completed my profile. And just knowing that I had this opportunity, I'm like, man, this is amazing. Like I've been a part of a pitch competition already. I've been looking for more, just so that way I can keep getting better at pitching my business. And then when I came across this post about, and it's like everywhere, this is a national voting competition. So I'm in the running with a lot of big entrepreneurs, well-known entrepreneurs, and this is all based off of public votes on who can win. Okay. So this helps me get out of my shell to get out here and get on a live video. I mean, my first couple of lives, I'm like, hey everyone,
that's how I started. You see me? Hello,
how you guys doing today? You know what I mean? Right. So I'm like trying to get out there, and just knowing that I have this opportunity is it's a blessing. But so with this competition, I'm in the running to get not only $25,000, but I get the one-on-one mentorship with Daymond John, and it's just like, dang, I can really do that. So like I'm already thinking like, man, when I win, I'm like, when I win, that. Right? I love that. Right, when I win. So and then I can get featured in Forbes magazine too. So like that's the ultimate grand prize out of this. Yeah. So every day, like, you guys have to vote. Just vote. You have to vote every single day. Starting on Monday, January 20th.
And I think we have
there's 10 days of voting.
Screenshot that right there. Everybody, if you screenshot this right now, you'll be able to press that QR code. I've learned that,
Oh yeah, I just learned that.
I taught Liv about this some time ago. Shout out. Yeah, that's us. That's us. Yeah, the picture in picture. You ain't know we got technology. Good job. Good job, production team.
That really us in the
they can do stuff. Look at our team.
I love that.
I love when they add stuff to us. We don't lose that thought, but I just want to make sure people are screenshotting this real quick because we're gonna be in the picture too.
Right, hey.
But because you're going to be able to press that QR code when you go back to your pictures, and you'll be able to go to the link to vote. That's going to be the voting link?
Yeah, that's going to be the voting link, so you guys go directly there. Again, voting doesn't start until the 20th, but you guys can save the date. Voting starts at 2 p.m. Eastern time and then 11 a.m. Pacific time. So just lock in those times. Go to the link to vote.
This coming Monday.
Martin Luther King Day. This coming Monday. And there's 10 days of this.
And we're going to be, I think he did. Did you make an event on Facebook?
Yes, I did.
Okay, he did.
Yeah,
I made a voting event on Facebook. But there's going to be 10 days of voting. You guys can vote every 24 hours, and then you guys can cast additional votes by donation. And then, so one time every day up until the 30th. So every day go in, submit the vote, things like that. But what I want to just kind of point out too is that this is not just a monetary voting event for me. It's not only that I can win the $25,000. Like I said, obviously I'm going to be able to get the one-on-one mentorship with Daymond John and also be featured in Forbes. But this is going to help me also secure a better building in a prime location, to get on that path to be able to do that, where I can now sustain my business through the winters, because it's getting cold. I'm like, I can't be mobile in 20-degree weather.
I mean, you could.
I can.
You can.
And I've done everything. I mean, I have customers out there. I mean, the hospitality is amazing. They're like, man, I got heaters in my garage. There's a fridge right there.
You've been in my garage. You do it. You'll work it out. You will do it.
I work it out for them the best I can. But at the same time, I got to play it smart and not beat up my equipment out there in the harsh weather. But having this garage is going to help me also be able to create jobs, sustain employees, be able to give back to my community, because I had a lot of support over the course of 8 years, and I'm just trying to find ways this year amongst my funding to try to give back in many ways that I can, because I've gained a lot. I want to give a lot. So
I love that.
It's like so with that garage, I'm able to now reach out to different nonprofits. If they're doing fundraisers, especially like car washes. They got car washes at CSC sometimes, I think.
Right, shout out to, they
but
do.
I've seen, churches, high schools, they want to do those type of fundraisers, and I want to be able to offer my supplies to be able to let them do that at my location, with water.
Cool.
If I got some buckets and stuff.
Cheerleaders, y'all did a lot of that stuff like that.
I've been a cheerleader, and as a cheer coach sometimes, back in I ain't that old, but like back in the day, we were able to go really honestly everywhere, like and have a car wash. I had a car wash at your pizza shop. Like we were doing backflips across the street. We got in trouble, but to have somewhere as a cheer coach, and I'm like, I want to do a fundraiser, I would definitely
if you knew you had a spot.
If there was a spot that said, hey, come and do your car wash here, I would definitely pick that, because this the safety sometimes too, okay? When you're picking these different businesses, you are on the street. You're trying to get them to come to you. And I know it's people are driving by, but sometimes people ain't just pulling up just to go and get a car wash. Like, you got it. People are driving to go somewhere. So they might not just be stopping. So it was cool to might just try to flag people down, but it was also nerve-wracking sometimes with girls and
correct.
They're shorts and out there, and it's a weird world. And we're on the streets, and we're just hey, car wash. It's a thing that we've done, but to have a place and be like, we can come here and do a car wash, and there's stuff, because that's what we had to buy the stuff, unless we're going to like O'Reilly's, they would give us a little donation bucket of just a few things, but one bucket ain't enough to wash 10 cars. So I love that idea. That's a great idea. I love that.
Because I see a lot of them, and I'm like, man, if I just had, I did have a location, but it wasn't like enough traffic, and then construction happened. I had to move out of there, stuff like that. But so that's why I'm really just trying to push for a better spot to be at to do those things. Because safety is a huge thing.
Yes.
Even when I have employees, I'm like, they want to wear their own shirts. One, I'm about my brand.
About that brand. He about that brand.
I like being professional and pristine while we're out there.
Pristine.
And 3, it's a safety thing. Whenever we're at customer's house, you walk up, they see pristine. It's a safety thing.
They know.
Which is a thing I took from my jobs. They're like, it's a safety thing with everybody being
That's another thing you learn from
to do that.
That's
So
really
it's like, so it's not just me pounding them to wear my brand. It's like, look, y'all gotta.
They don't know who you are, right?
You
we got grandma's house. Yeah, we got grandma's house. You know, doing her car in the driveway. She's only there by herself,
right?
And she wants to feel comfortable whenever we're ringing her doorbell, walking her garage,
absolutely,
you know, stuff like that. But yeah, so that's my big thing I want to do is really just have those fundraising opportunities, be able to you know, hire employees and sustain them, not making it so brutal to go out in the cold to do cars all day or be out there in the heat all day long. It just kind of gives us that flexibility. So that's really what I'm pushing for, which I did explain that in the flyer as well. So when you guys go vote and you see my profile, you'll be able to see again what I want to use that $25,000 for, what motivates me to keep going as an entrepreneur, and why I do what I do.
I love it. And if you have you or somebody you know, look at my mic doing this here. If you or somebody you know has a big garage, like an industrial garage or something out there that's just sitting there, let us know too. You know what I mean? Because they might be like,
be on the prowl.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because they might be like, we got a garage. Because I see sometime and it might be empty, vacant right now, and they like, we looking to rent it out or lease it out, and they're like, hey, we could give a couple months free anyway while somebody use it, and then we be to work something out. You never know. Or maybe some of us can go in together and you know, help support a brother while he build out his thing. And he's in business. He does his thing. He's done it before. It's all about us supporting each other in business, and everybody who knows who's done business with him, everybody knows once you have your car pristine steam washed, it's hard to go other places. I mean, you can go somewhere and get it rinsed off real quick in between time, but once you got it pristine steamed, you like, it's different.
So, wait, we steaming the outside or the inside?
Oh, you do it all. Inside, outside.
I had Lucas out there when we first started. I had him out there one good time.
I did. Listen, I did it one day, and I was like,
my uncle was doing
I'm inside kind of
like steam cleaning inside, but like, what's the benefit of using steam rather than water or stove?
Oh, she a natural girl too. She a real natural.
Okay, yeah. So with steaming, one, it does preserve water. Where we don't have to use so much. Like, so on the outside of the car, a well-maintained vehicle, it's kind of like a waterless wash. So like I can steam clean the outside of a car with certain processes in place, so that way it's safe on the paint, not scratching or anything like that. And then we can also steam clean engine bay compartments, so it's not because everybody's concern is, man, don't flood my engine, mess up my wiring,
and things like that. Looking clean,
we can steam clean them to where they're back to that pristine condition. And then on the inside, I get customers that have a very clean car, and I get customers that have a really dirty car. Judgment-free zone, by the way. I don't judge. I just go ahead and take care of it for you. So,
period. There we go.
You may put your pictures on Facebook with your permission.
Before and after.
Right. He'll put your name on there.
Right. Yeah, I don't
and put your kids in there like, this they bad kids back here spilling these Cheerios and Fruit Loops.
The kids love it. They love going and create a mess in the clean car. They love it. They're like, oh, the car's clean, Mom.
Thank you. Right. Aaron was here. Thank you for giving
chips.
So with steaming, it's different than your traditional method of using a lot of chemical to clean. I do use some chemicals to, if certain cars require more, I got to use more. If they require less, I use less. But those cars that just need maintenance cleans, you just bought a car, you keep up on it. I can actually steam clean the inside of a car and sanitize it because of the temperatures of the steam without any chemical, which is why I have the leaf on my P in Pristine.
I seen that.
Yeah, so it's more
eco-friendly.
Yes, eco-friendly.
Eco-friendly out
here.
That
is so.
You're a natural girl right here.
This is a natural girl right here. So I was like,
okay.
I seen that. I didn't know if I was.
So that's why I do that, because I have that. It's not that I do eco-friendly all the time, but I do have that flexibility, and I have had customers say, like, I can't really, they have respiratory problems or something. They're like, I can't have much chemical, so I have to use as little as possible, but use mainly just steam to clean whatever I need to clean inside their car. So
I didn't think about that. Like, people with breathing that stuff in, steam would just be a better alternative.
And if you have a sinus infection or anything, he'll come to your house and just
steam
blow it up in your face. You know what I'm saying? Just hook you up. Because that's what Daddy does. Whenever she's not feeling good, she be in the shower just for 3 hours.
I just say, just take a shower.
That's what she say. I be like, Daddy, I'm not feeling good. She like, get in the shower. I be like, but my stomach hurts. She be like, sit on the toilet, then get in the shower. I be like, okay, whatever it takes. So I love it, Aaron. Man, we really appreciate you coming on here.
Yeah, thank you.
We want to continue to support you as you go forward in this. We're going to continue to shout it out, continue to share it. We know you have some other guest spots you're going to be doing, some things to continue to promote. Keep going. Keep doing your thing, man. We're gonna
support Aaron, okay?
Yeah, please go vote.
Go vote.
And go vote on Monday. And I think we're going to do our part on Monday to make sure that you guys remember and are out there and doing it too.
Yeah.
But again, like I said, it's sometimes hard to get in front of the camera and hit live and put yourself out there. Yeah. And just do that. Okay. It's easy to be. It's not easy, Lord. To be. It's one thing to be an entrepreneur and be about your business, but it's another thing to go on live and get in front of people and come on podcasts. So he's really trying to get himself out there. So let's support him and let's welcome him with open arms. Go on there and like and support and share all of his things. Steve Beatty is in the chat. He said restaurants can benefit from the process you put.
He's done restaurants. You've done the hoods and things.
I don't do hood cleaning because you have to be certified for that.
Okay, wasn't hoods. I'm lying. Yeah. He's done hoods and stuff. I mean, he been in the hood. That's what I meant. He been to the hood, the ghetto. That's what I meant.
So although I do, like I said, mobile detailing, furniture and area rec cleaning, I do also do like even food truck restaurant kitchens and food truck kitchens. I can do that on the terms of like I do some degreasing, but also again on the sanitary factor I can sanitize. The stainless steel, clean that up inside the trailers and in restaurant kitchens. So that is something I do. I don't promote it that often. It is a lot of work. It's a different type of task for that.
Just raise their price. It is
something
brother.
I can do, and I do work out for customers that do inquire. So.
I love that.
Shout out to my guy Steve Beatty. Thank you. Another person. He's not even in the state. You know, he out of state. He flies around and does a lot of stuff. Somebody who jumps in and supports us every chance he gets. Shout out to him and Pop Secret Seasoning. You don't know how much Pop Secret Seasoning goes on in here. I don't know how we haven't run out.
We could record how much we use.
We should because we
should.
Now that you work here every day,
I should just be like another pop.
We got to get some more because it makes no sense. And the number of people who see it when they come in here. Shout out to Steve Beatty, Pop Secret Seasoning. Shout out to him for everything he's doing. Steve, I think I owe you a phone call probably. Shout out to him. Wonderful entrepreneur doing amazing things from right here in Canton, Ohio, but now lives down South Carolina, but travels all over. Celebrity chef, Food Network. We're going to play your episodes from Food Network one day here on Lucas Live News. But shout out to him. Dee Dee Becky, I believe, was in the comments. Thank you so much for your participation. We need daily reminders. Congrats. And we're thinking about next week with the snow days and Martin Luther King Day. We might do some fun stuff. We're thinking about doing some games, some trivia games next week and some different things. So we'll be sure if we get on next week with some extra days, y'all make sure y'all pop on with us.
And you know what?
And if we're on, we're going to be reminding y'all.
You know what? This is what we're going to do too.
Okay. You're breaking it out. Hey, I'm with you. Whatever you say, we do.
On Monday, when it's voting time.
Yes. 2 p.m. What time does it start?
That starts at 2 p.m.
Now, y'all know it's for 10 days, but Monday specifically, we're going to do this, okay?
Okay.
When you're done voting, I want you to screenshot that you have voted.
I like that.
I want you to send it to us at Lucas Live Media.
Yeah.
And then we are going to pick, and you're going to, somebody
go
win.
Give us our gift card basket. Somebody grab us our gift card basket.
You're going to win a gift card from our gift card basket, okay?
We ain't even shown this yet, have we?
Nope,
Look at this.
We haven't even shown this. So we actually won this at the Sexy Rob event, and we've been looking at it, and we've been thinking about what we want to do.
Where's my list of stuff that's in here? Because it's like $250 worth of gift cards in here.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we'll remind you on Monday,
Y'all can't see what all is in here, but it's a lot.
But you're going to have to go and vote. Because we have to show up for our people in this community, okay? We have to. We have to support our people. This is nationwide, right?
Yeah.
Everybody around the country right now can be a part of this and be in the running to win. But we want our guy to be the winner, period, point blank. And so we need your guys' help, and we know that you guys can come together and do this. So we'll give you a little incentive, though. If you go out and you vote on Monday and you screenshot that you have voted and you send it to us, you can send it to me, Lucas, or the page. It doesn't matter where you send it to, just make sure it gets to us. We will pick one of these gift cards and it will be yours.
We'll pick a winner.
Yeah, pick a winner.
We'll pick a winner from the people who send it in, and we will pick a gift card as well. So we'll put the names in the basket, and why don't we put all of the types of gift cards in the basket? And we'll pick a gift card. We have gas cards. We got Penn Station, Harmon's Pub. We got Dunkin' Donuts, Samantha's Downtown, $20, $25.
All types of stuff in here.
All kinds of stuff. Starbucks gift cards. We got $250 worth of gift cards in here.
Go to Aaron Duke's Facebook page and share his live from last night. Share the flyers. Share his promotional things that he has that they're educating you guys on what he's doing. Share. That is that's how we can support, okay? And then what he said, even after your one day,
the next day, go vote again.
No, but even you can vote again
every 24 hours.
Every
right?
24 hours from the from the 20th to the 30th, you can vote or vote again. So, and then I believe you can cast additional votes by donation.
Yeah.
I believe it's by monetary donation. You can do that, but once we get in that system, once things get rolling, I better know how that works. But you guys should be able to see that once the voting starts.
All right,
love it.
Y'all heard that here first, Aaron.
And
thank you
so much.
Just
to piggyback on y'all gift, what I'll do also is not only I'm gonna try to give y'all some Pristinge gear. I'm gonna try to see what I have in my stock.
Okay.
But I'm gonna give a Pristinge T-shirt or a hoodie to match the gift that they have.
I love that.
There we go.
So somebody's going to win 2 things for participating Monday to get this thing kicked off. So make sure you guys screenshot your voting on Monday and send it to us so that we can choose you as one of our potentially one of our winners.
You guys too. We'll be on here. We'll be voting too. We might even be casting some cash votes.
Yeah, right. We might be adding some to it. Thank you guys so much. Stay tuned. We're going to be talking about the possible TikTok ban. We want to hear your thoughts on it and what's coming. We're going to be sharing some news articles and some other things going on. And we have some other things going on in the community, some other things to share. Don't go anywhere. Stay right here. Check out this Mentor Stark moment. We shared one a little bit earlier. We want you guys to see some things coming up in the community. Don't go anywhere. Stay right there. Check this out. We'll see you guys in a minute.
Breaking news. We are back. But Steve Beatty was in the chat. If y'all didn't see that, I'm like Dr. Seuss because I can rap. Cat in the Hat. What you know about that? He's going to give a Pop Smoke's box to whoever wins. So just make sure you go and vote because this ain't no game. Okay. I'll just keep going.
You will. I think that was one of the best lunch table freestyles I heard in a long time since I was in high school.
It's been a while.
It's been a minute, but you did your thing.
Yeah, so Steve Beatty was in the chat and he said he will donate a Pops box, and I think those go for like $40.
I think so.
So all you're doing is going to support Aaron Dukes and voting for him.
And here's how we're gonna do that one though. we decided, Steve, because that's a very valuable thing. So we're already going to give away possibly like a $20 gift card to a local restaurant or something that we have in our thing. Aaron's going to give away a T-shirt. That is going to be for Monday. In order to win the Pop Secret box, we need to see a screenshot from Monday and Tuesday.
Ooh,
so
okay.
Monday,
right.
2 p.m. voting opens. 24 hours later, which means 2 p.m. or later on Tuesday, you have to vote again. Send us a screenshot of Tuesday. So you have to vote 2 days in a row. Send us screenshots 2 days in a row. Then your name goes in the drawing, and then whoever gets drawn from that will win. My guess is not as many people are going to do both days in a row. Now, if you just do Tuesday, you don't qualify because you didn't do Monday and Tuesday. Right? You got to do Monday, you voted for him, and Tuesday, you voted for him. You send both screenshots. You could have won, and somebody might win Monday and Tuesday if you did it that way. I don't know. We might draw you both days. I don't know. But Monday, you send us a screenshot, you could win Monday. Monday and Tuesday, you send us both screenshots, you could win the Pop Secret bundle. If somebody else out there has a business and you want to donate to this, we can keep this thing going. That would be amazing.
Yes.
This is community support. Yes. This is what it's all about. Thank you guys so much. Molly, we see you. Thank you so much for being here. Molly from NAMI.
Oh, hi.
We just saw James.
James, you are really good with names.
I don't know. I don't think his name was James. Molly, tell us. I think we saw James.
Yes.
Nice white hair. We saw him last night at the chamber event.
Yep.
But thank you so much, Steve. That was very, very kind of you.
Thank you.
Yvonne, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for always supporting our show. We love you. We appreciate you. Kim Brown, thank you so much for being here. We love you. Thank you. She'll be voting. Your love and support in this community is just phenomenal, phenomenal always. Thank you guys so much. Yes. You guys hit that share button on Facebook. Please. If you're watching from YouTube, you can share it to the link in a text message. If you're watching on LinkedIn, you guys can share it as well.
Because TikTok,
the clock is ticking.
Good shot. I was gonna say it, but I don't know if I can say that word anymore.
What? Oh, I don't know.
Well, maybe I can because
Facebook changed their rules. We can say whatever we want now.
We can say whatever we want.
Bleep.
So does that mean a lot of people are like when they would like put like a cuss word like on
you can say it now.
It would be like it would spell it backwards like SSA instead of what?
Hold up. I just saw some breaking news.
What?
Coming summer 2025 to North Canton, another Jessica Danielle inspired nail salon. Let's go. Somebody hit a siren or bells or something. Shout out to our girl Jessica Danielle. Let's go. Congratulations, Jessica. I just turned on Facebook to try to find our thing to share it again. I don't know. Your point is not great. But Jessica, congratulations. We love you. We're so proud of you.
That is insane.
She is amazing.
That is a startup business going on her second building. Congratulations to Jessica Danielle. We love that for you. And we love to see our sponsors doing great things.
Yes.
And then I'm sure they love to see us doing great things because they're sponsoring us,
Yes.
But we also love to see them growing and them doing their thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we should go in there and get some content even now while they're doing it and kind of show the transformation and put it through Footage Fusion. Because I already told her we want to do some stuff with her in Footage Fusion, so we're going to help her. Footage Fusion not only is going to capture memory. So people out there, you have content in your phone of your loved ones, you and your family members do, and you've never fused it together. So everybody has content of grandma from all these different things, or mom or dad or whomever, and you've never put all those videos and pictures together and made a beautiful story or beautiful video. We want to do that for you. That's what one of the things Footage Fusion is going to do. And we want to make intentional videos where you may interview mother, father, grandmother, whomever it is, and ask them stories about the family history and what it was like when you were a child. And say, what was I like when you were a child? And they say, you was just a wild child running wild. Mm-hmm. And you'd be like, was I? And they'd be like, yeah, and I'm so glad you grew up to be somebody with your head on straight. And you'd be like, me too, right? And they can tell you the stories of your childhood and of their parents and other things, those family stories that we often miss. We want to capture those things, and we want to coach you on how to capture those things with this wonderful smartphone we have or other devices. And you're going to send it to us. We're going to edit it and turn it into something beautiful that you can have and share with all of your family. We want to do that for you and coach you and teach you on how to simply do that, okay? That's what Footage Fusion is about. We also are helping businesses create short-form content for their businesses so that they can show up on social media, whether TikTok gets banned or not, All social media platforms are providing an opportunity for you to put out commercials daily, to not just show the products and services, but to show the personality of your business. We don't want to just be a marketing agency. We want to be a personality agency. People want to see the people in the business. They don't know what's going on behind those bricks and glass walls in your business. You think just because they ride by and see your sign, they know what's going on? You think just because you put a picture up on social media and say, we do nails or we do whatever, they know what's going on? Jessica Danielle does a great job of showing people doing nails and showing all the colorful nails and showing the people in her shop doing the things that they do. And that's why her business is thriving. But she's great at editing. Everybody else isn't all the time. Many of us need help. If you need help, we can help you at Footage Fusion. That's what it's all about. Footage Fusion is live and it's up for you guys to check out at footagefusion.com. We are looking forward to helping you. Make sure you check us out at footagefusion.com.
You know, I really love having you on my show. We love having you on my show. You really get the people going.
Thank you for having me.
You know what? It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank
you for having me, Danny.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. That's why we got to change the name because we can't have my name on your show.
I know this is crazy, Lucas.
Thank you for having me, though. I do appreciate it.
Danny Live News.
Danny Live News. That could be easy.
News.
We could just quickly
Danny
switch that. I wouldn't mind. I'm okay with that. Danny Live and Lucas is allowed here sometime.
Yeah.
We could just put that
Danny
at the bottom.
Live News with Lucas.
Lil Lucas sometimes.
Lucas and Lily.
Lucas and Lily sometimes.
Danny Live News with Lucas and Lily.
When I allow them to come. I like that. That's not a bad name. Yeah. Did nobody come to see you, Otis? Did nobody come to see you, Lucas? That's what it's called.
What are y'all thinking? Like, you know what? I see my Facebook. People are going crazy about the TikTok ban, and I've actually just seen. We as people, we are hilarious. Okay. There's been TikToks of like people pretending they're packing up and moving to China.
That is
because
hilarious.
we can't have it here, and I don't need to be here.
Yes.
If y'all ain't letting TikTok be here, then I'm not going to be here. So we're having a lot of good fun with it, but a lot of people are really
stressed out. They're
really stressed out because we are in a time where we have had this luxury of being able to be content creators, be influencers and be, Fashion Nova hauls and be just all of these things that social media has allowed us to be. And those things aren't just going away. But a lot of people made a great deal of money and spent a lot of time on TikTok.
Spent a lot of time?
Yeah, I was going to say something else, but
I don't know what you were
a lot of time on
TikTok.
TikTok has been a great place for content creators to kind of just build a platform for themselves. So I can only imagine that it is stressful for them. I was watching a girl last night actually on live talk about all of the things that she's been able to buy from just going live and having a TikTok account. She's a pretty popular TikTok girl. She does like wigs and stuff. But she talked about the house that she's in. I was able to buy this house off of she said you guys. Her house. Her house, and she just got a new car. She bought a Benz truck, cash. Okay, cash. So this is the type of the revenue that people are able to bring in from TikTok, and now it's going away.
Right.
So I would freak out too. I changed my whole life around. I became just an influencer. You know what I mean? And maybe I'm such an influencer that I didn't. Lost a little bit of respect. Or maybe people are on there and they do whatever they do whatever they.
What you saying?
Because they will go on there and act a whole fool.
Hold up. What you talking about?
And then now that that's going away and they have to what if they got to go back to corporate jobs? What are they going to do?
Hold on.
They're going to be like, your TikTok, you was on there cutting up and you said that you don't feed your kids on Wednesdays and you said that.
Did you just say people on there shaking they for cash and now they banning TikTok and now they gotta put their pants back on.
I gotta go back into insurance and then the people State Farm said, you was that girl that went viral on TikTok for
doing something strange for change and now you gotta get back to your corporate job.
No, but seriously,
let me get back on LinkedIn.
Right, I gotta get back on LinkedIn. This is not gonna work.
I hope you weren't looking at my TikTok for the last 6 months because I was cashing out over there while I could. You were one of my OnlyFans. Okay. Well, yeah, hopefully not, but maybe.
All right. What do you know about it?
What I know about the TikTok ban is, we're going to show some news articles here. What I know about the TikTok ban is it's been it's been years in the making, potentially. They've been talking about it. Former President Trump, soon to be President Trump, was one of the first to say we should ban it. He was like, this is kind of crazy. He wasn't a big fan of China and said, these people have a lot of access to our stuff. It's kind of crazy. And then over the last now, so that's been 6-8 years now, that they've continued to look at it and say this could be a threat for whatever reason. And I don't know how much of a threat it is, but whatever it is, Congress has looked at it. They've asked them a bunch of questions, and I don't know if it's a threat or not. But nonetheless, they said they're going to ban it January 19th. That was 6 months ago at least. There's been a lot of arguments. It's gone all the way to Supreme Court. Supreme Court seems to be like, okay, we're going to ban it. I mean, it doesn't, I guess, whatever. And as of now, we're just days away from it looking like it's going to go into place. Now, last night I heard that the Biden administration has suggested that they're not going to enforce the ban on January 19th because that's the Biden administration's last day in power, and they're going to leave it to the Trump administration. Trump administration has hinted that they don't want the ban, so they're going to try to do some executive action, and some are saying they can't, and some are saying they will, and some are saying TikTok, ByteDance, who owns TikTok, could still be fined, and they also own CapCut, and it's a lot of stuff going on. Let's throw up some articles. What do y'all got over there? Our production team has been working to pull up some breaking news. Let's see what's going on over here. They brought up some trees for us. Let's see what we got. Okay, we have USA Today. How is that possible? How do you know that? But it's just delayed. Let's give it a second. Let's see. Let us see. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Hold on, everybody. We're going to see. We're trying to find it. Drag it over and then see. Then go to drag it over and then go to Google Chrome. Go to the choice. Oh, you can't see it though.
Yeah, it's
then.
just.
Okay, hold on just a second. We're going to figure this out. You can see us now, and then go to that. Go to Google Chrome extension in that bottom right corner. You know where it gave us that option to say what screen you want to see? You're blocking it, so you won't be able to see it. You're going to have to move. There you go. Yep. And then that bottom right corner. I hope you guys are enjoying us trying to produce this show live. We're figuring it out. Oh, they're doing it. Something like that. Yep, maybe that. Yep. Something like that. Yep, down. Wait, yep, right there. And then go down to Google Chrome. And then go something like that. Wait, go to there. And then Chrome, go to one of those. See if that does it. Nope, that didn't do it. Hey, we're trying to break us some news. We're working on it live. None of those worked. Working. All right, that didn't work either. Okay, let's see if something else works. We're trying. We're checking. That didn't work. Current application. Nope, that didn't work either.
Oh, my God.
Primary screen. Nope. Okay. All right. Well, what we're going to do is tell you guys what we can see. Go ahead and drag that over so we can see it, and we can just talk about it. Tiff is very smart. She's like, they can see you, and you can see it. So go ahead and put us back on the screen. They are so smart. Our team is smarter than me. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. They know what they're doing, and I don't. All right. USA Today says, will TikTok be banned this weekend? The Supreme Court will decide. Let's see what they're talking about. We don't know. They said the Supreme Court will decide. USA Today, that's all they want to tell us. We're going to see what else is going on with it. The start of 2 days until the media platform TikTok is banned. We're going to make that a little bigger so we can read it. TikTok's Chinese parent company, ByteDance, has until Sunday to sell the platform under federal legislation signed into law by President Joe Biden last spring. If Beijing-based ByteDance fails to do so, TikTok will be banned in the U.S., making it illegal for the U.S. internet hosting services and app stores to distribute the platform. Dun, dun, dun.
So again, these are things like Lemonade and Red Note and CapCut and TikTok. Like, there are a few other apps that are going to be affected under this ban because they are all owned by the same company. And
I don't know. Red Note's not ByteDance, but it is Chinese. I don't think they got to that one yet, though.
Really?
But that's what I heard, but isn't Red Note in Chinese?
It says TikTok users are flocking to social media platforms like Red Note and Lemonade.
Here's where everybody should go.
Days leading up
I'm going to tell you where y'all should go. Y'all should go to Fanbase, and you should go to Spill.
Fanbase.
Spill is, I know one of the founders of Spill, and we're going to have her on the show.
Okay.
Literally.
Fanbase
like in studio.
One of them too.
Fanbase and Spill. Go to Spill. Go get an account on Spill, and we're going to have one of the founders of Spill on our show in studio. One of the founders of a big social media app. Look up Spill. Go found it. It's minority founded based app. Go found it. Okay. I was trying to say founder and find it at the same time. Don't try to don't do it. Yesterday, me and you had a little falling out in the car.
No, we didn't. Oh, in the car.
While I was chauffeuring you around, first of all.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
You actually froze me in the car. I was so confused. I was like, we put up to a gas station, And then he got out of the car and turned the car off and took the keys. And I was like,
I'm gonna need Aaron to help me with
like
this.
15 degrees outside.
He's still in the studio. I'm gonna just have to find out if it's generational.
And then I'm like, he just turned his car off to pump gas.
So Aaron, he's in studio. Y'all can't hear him.
For what, y'all?
We have daughters.
Okay.
It was a safety. He took the keys out the car.
All right. Aaron, come back. Aaron, just jump back in here real quick. Bring the chair. Come back in here, Aaron, real quick. Slide back in here. Aaron's still on scene. Jump back in here. Help us out. Help me out.
It was a safety thing, okay?
Thank you.
He took the keys out, turned the car off. One, because you don't want to blow up at the pump, right? You heard of that.
Two,
just in case, the gas stations, they don't put the receipts in there all the time. Just in case he wants his receipt for business purposes.
In there. Yes,
he might have to go back in, but he was locking the door so that way no crazy dude creep try to walk up to you.
Thank you.
I
got daughters.
He's up in protection mode because he got a daughter.
Thank you.
All right.
My man. Appreciate you. Thank you. See, he'll slide back in anytime we need him. We gonna keep. I appreciate you. Thank you. He's staying in studio.
I think you paid.
But sometimes you don't get your receipt and whatnot.
You didn't pay off the. You didn't pay.
Oh, I appreciate it.
And
I got a cosign. I appreciate that.
Cars ain't blowing up. Look. You should know that.
Lori said you have to turn your car off at the gas pump. Thank you, Lori. Kim Brown.
Why?
Tell me. Everybody in the comments, tell us. Are you supposed to turn your car off when you pump gas? Tell us. Lori said you have to. Don't sway the. I just want to hear from the people. Are you supposed to?
I'm swaying them.
You are.
All right. All I'm saying.
Me and Aaron just swayed them.
Literally.
You go ahead and make your statement.
All I'm saying is.
What are the real rules?
When's the last time you seen a car blow up with your listen and a safety issue? Okay, I get it because my dad told me, back in the day, you don't do it. But then I did it one time. I was like, nothing happened, and I did it again, nothing happened, and I kept doing it.
I don't think the phone thing was real,
I would pump gas and be like, yeah, sis, I'm finna be on my way. Like, I'm sorry.
Kim Brown, put her. Oh no, I can't see it. Make that a little bigger.
I turn my car off and take my keys with me.
Thank you.
People can always pay at the pump. I believe the gas pump says that too.
See, it does.
You guys.
Safety.
I love that you guys are
Google that.
following.
Google that for us. Put up on the screen. No, you were going to ask online. I told you to look it up, and you're going to ask online.
All making this world a better place and keeping us safe.
There are even signs at the gas station that say you have to turn your car off.
Well, what's happened?
Thank you.
Now I won't cut my car on while I'm pumping gas. Like if I cut it off, because there have been times where I cut it off and I go inside because I might want to juice in the gas station.
Okay.
I don't leave my car running while I'm in the store.
Okay.
But if I'm getting out.
Oh, what does it say? Oh, no, bring that back. Let's check it out. It says, no, you should never pump gas with your car engine running. It's considered unsafe. Gasoline vapors can ignite from the static electricity produced by a running engine, potentially causing a fire. Always turn off your car before pumping gas. Even small amounts of static electricity from a running car can be enough to ignite gasoline vapors. Danny, you are risking, it specifically says, Danny, you are risking your life. Every time you do this, you're risking your life, your family's life, and everybody's life around you.
It's like a spark of fire. Dun, dun, I can put a fire out.
I can put a fire out? I can put a fire out at a gas station? Danny's a firefighter superhero now? You putting fires out at gas stations, right? Sorry, Danny. Signs on the pump. LOL. Thank you. Another one. Another one. Thank you.
Pop up on there yet, but it popped
LJ in the
up
building.
On here.
Thank you.
And she said, honestly, I think it was a thing because the cars back then was made of steel or whatever it was.
Steel was more protected.
Not the same as
they're worse now. They're worse. They're made of plastic. They're like Barbie cars. Cars these days, your car blows all over the highway. You told me that. You said the first thing you had your car, the wind was blowing, and your car lifted up and dropped.
No, literally, for real, all of that happened. But I had the drive assist on, and the wind blew, and so it tried to like bring me back, and it just made me jerk all crazy.
Cars these days.
I bet I'll turn this off.
Straight Barbie cars.
Off and the drive assist off. I don't need no help. I will stop and stay stopped and keep my car in between the lines.
Katrina, thank you so much for checking us out. I feel like she's been back. Do we know Katrina?
Yeah, she was here last week.
Do you know her though?
I don't know her.
Katrina, you've been showing us a lot of love.
She sent said she was new last
Hey,
week.
Katrina, I don't know what you do, but if you do something that we can promote something, we love you. We appreciate you. You've been a loyal fan, and we show love to our loyal fans. We appreciate you.
I know
LaJohn be down there bartending at special occasions too. Y'all make sure y'all go down there and check her out. She be taking care of you. LaJohn, she be down there. LaJohn, do I be saying your name right? I hope I do. You know I love you, right? She is my sister as well.
Oh yeah,
you
girl.
know LaJohn. Yeah, you know her.
Yeah.
You know we know. You know.
But okay, I mean,
it's such
I
a
love
beautiful
you guys.
name.
What you guys said, but I still would probably keep my car.
All right, but listen, Danny, let me tell you this. If we could that was the funniest thing you ever said in life.
No, it's not.
Danny, you should accept this compliment. Danny, you are funny, okay? And I laugh at least once a day at something you say, or I laugh at you at least twice a day, okay? I laugh with you once a day, laugh at you twice a day. But when you said that and you cut the video, we were crying.
We were crying, laughing for
were
20
crying.
minutes.
I couldn't even pull off. I was laughing so hard. I watched that video back. I watched it in the middle of the night. At some point, my phone went off because somebody probably commented. And I was laughing so loud, I was like, I'm going to wake people up. I was crying because that was a great point.
Because you was like, Google it. I said, no, I'm going to ask the people because Facebook ain't Googling nothing no more. They said we are going to ask the people.
You said, when was the what did you say?
I already seen that. You're making my head hurt.
Oh, good. I pronounced it right. I'm so glad I said it right.
Kim Brown said the Trump administration will not ban TikTok. The owner is now invited to
inauguration. He probably is. That's cool. I'm cool with it. Is he really?
He is, but it's not the CEO of ByteDance.
It's the American. Oh, the local. The Singapore dude or something. I don't know. Our production team be on it. I like that. They over there feeding us information.
Said you sure do pronounce it right.
Thank you. That's right. LL Cool J out here. LL Cool L. Right. Lucas Live. That they call me. That's right. Last name Live. That's right. Last name Media. Yes. Always. Yeah. LaJohn down there at special occasions. She be serving them up. Give them nice drinks down there. Make sure y'all go see her down there smiling, looking lovely. Always. Down there taking care of the people. And she always down here showing us love. We appreciate you always being on here. So turn them engines off. But anyway, that was the funniest thing you've ever said. The other day we also was in here making a promotion video and we was in here cracking up.
Olivia, I was trying to show her the
oh man.
OMG, Lori.
What?
She said, Danny, it's literally illegal in
Ohio I love it. Let's go. I win.
I'm going to keep you. Oh my gosh, I'm going to keep on you about this.
I win. So
now I'm like, all right, I got to go get gas and turn your car off.
Turn your car off, Danny. Turn your car off because you're going to be the first one causing an explosion in Ohio.
No, I'm not.
Did you know somebody?
Need to call somebody.
Did you know somebody ran into a gas pump? There's a marathon on 12th over there by not far from you, 12th and Whipple, and somebody ran into the gas pump and it exploded, and that family ended up on the Today Show many years ago. Dang. Because they had to jump out, like somebody came in and crashed into it, and the family that was sitting there had to pull their family out and everything, and they was on the Today Show, and it was really surprising and amazing. We're gonna pull that up too. Every day I'm talking about what we can pull up.
I mean, it just shocks me that you think. Let me tell you something. Okay?
Yes.
Back in the day, my cousin was pumping gas. Okay.
Mm-hmm. With the car on.
And then she got in the car and she turned it on and she drove off. You know what she drove off with?
With the thing in the thing.
Pump. And
it breaks away though.
It breaks away. Yeah. It broke away because it was in her.
Yeah. It was. They're set to break off and shut the gas off somehow. And you can drive down the street.
You can do all that, but you can't pump. Okay.
They've thought of everything.
Pull off and it blows up behind me.
I know, right. That is wild.
How is that?
That is wild. That is wild.
If I pump gas in my car running, it's gonna blow.
And somebody explained to me how Sam's Club and them got such cheap gas. Like, who puts their gas in their things? Because their gas be extra cheap.
You know
it's
what?
Just water.
Because I thought BP had watered down gas for a minute. There was certain cars that said BP gas only. I'm like, what's up with BP?
I know they got 85, 84.
Yeah, I'm like, what's up with their gas?
They put alcohol in it. It's like
there's
they
certain
be put
gas stations around
liquor.
the city that I will not get gas from.
What?
I will get chips from there. I'm not getting gas from certain. Now certain sides of town where you look at a gas station that is not gas. That's probably something else.
Shout out to our sponsor CSE. There's been places I've been around the country that are suspect and they won't let me get gas. Here's the craziest thing. So it's really suspect. I've been in crazy places in LA, Colorado, all over the country. I've been in some suspect places. Not because it'd be like this. I'd be traveling and then I'm running out of gas, right? Yeah. So I got to get off on whatever exit. I don't know. South Central. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. I just had to get off. I'm on 8 Mile in Detroit. I didn't know. I seen the sign say 8 Mile. I was in some hood place in Detroit for real. I mean, this porch had so much furniture on it.
I would have put a gas can in my trunk.
Y'all got a whole living room on the porch. This is wild. But so I got off there and I went to the gas station, tried to use my card, and because they're doing safety checks to make sure you didn't get robbed, they won't let my card work. But meanwhile, it's all these people around me trying to take my stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking around like, hurry up and work, because who are these people rolling up on me? And meanwhile, CSE is calling me talking about, is that you? I'm hurry up. Yeah, stop playing. Give me more
trouble than it was if somebody took my money for a couple. Y'all gave it back.
I'm about to get robbed out here, and y'all trying to keep me safe. Y'all ain't keeping me safe. Yeah. Shout out to CSE.
Miss Kim said her car runs rough on Speedway. I only go to Speedway because it's across the street from my house. So I hope my car's been running all right though.
It's been running all right? But you almost killed your car.
I did.
Danny has a brand new 2025 car, and Danny almost ran it off a cliff. And then I had to drive it around trying to get it fixed.
Hanging off. And
this is a true story. You didn't hear this?
So true. You didn't know?
We got people in the studio that didn't hear this.
Yeah.
You had your car for what, 2 weeks at this point? Was it a week or 2?
It was almost a month.
Okay, it was almost a month. She had her car. She had not made a payment yet. Okay, tell them the story, Danny.
I went to Mary Ann's, and it's their fault because they have this weird driveway. It's like I needed to go right, and if I could have went right, I would have went right to the studio. But they have this like sidewalk.
It's
thing.
A slanted. It's
so
just
I had
like
to go straight, but my tires were so new and right that when I turned right, it just me over the curb. Real crazy, and I was like, boom, boom. I was like, whoa, wait a second, and it was so bad that I got out of my car, and I was like,
her car is hanging off a cliff.
My tire was hanging. My kids was in the car. I had 3 other tires on the ground. Just the one tire was hanging.
Lucky her.
And I was like, I looked at the lady like, no way, I just got this car. She looked at me like, you better figure this out. And I was like,
the lady at the drive-thru?
Yeah, she love her, but she was not. She was like, girl,
you better get out of my drive-thru, right?
Because what are you doing? There was a guy behind me, and like I got out the car, and I was like, looking around like this can't be life. So he got out of his car, and then I got in my car. I was like, I gotta get this thing up out of here, right? Well, I knew I had to hit the gas real crazy, but I was also scared because I was in the driveway, and if I hit it and I didn't turn the right way, I would have just rammed into the Mary Ann. So I was like, all right, I had to turn it. I pulled it back. I kept hearing a little crink. But you took it to places. They said it was cool. I took it to the dealership. They said it was fine. Yes, I'm okay. And the guy that you said, he said whatever she did it right. So.
He did. He said.
So that was nerve-wracking. Like,
that was pretty funny.
It's not funny. Every little thing I do to that car is because of me. This is brand new.
That was
and I was like, I just ran over a freaking curb. Like,
that is hilarious. She almost drove her
I was
brand
in here
new
stressed
car.
out. I had a whole
You really
headache.
was stressed out that day.
I was stressed.
You was
out.
no good that day, so I just was like, let me go try to see if you get your car fixed.
I was like, there's no way. I just broke my car.
Yeah, you was no good that day. It was terrible. It was a rough day. But if you need your car washed, you can get it pristine clean.
I am, because you know what? I'll never buy another car before the winter ever again, because the way my like OCD is set up. Yeah. I've been like, why can't the kids walk?
I did see you have Reem walking behind your car that one day.
Snow all in the car every other day.
Well, he can also get you some nice floor mats if you need them. He can get you some nice thick rubber floor mats that are easy to clean.
Well, I would love that. I got some from, because you got some from
somebody else?
I got my car from Deals of Kia, and you know what? Funny story too. They gave me the wrong car.
That is true. Weekend, Ain't that weird? You bought a car. Think about this, ladies and gentlemen. This girl bought a car. She left the lot in a car. Thank you. I bought my car. Like you adopt a kid and you get home, they're like, oh, you got the wrong kid. Like, can you bring that kid back
we gave
real
you
quick?
The wrong one.
That was the wrong Johnny. We went to give you a different Johnny.
That is
she took a car.
So
and it was like,
it was crazy because like when they were telling me, they was like, your car is gonna be red, and I was like, okay. I wasn't like too stoked about it, but I was like, whatever. They had already did so much to get me this deal. And so, I'm in there and I'm doing the rest of the things I had to do with the financial advisor and all that good stuff. And I walked outside and I was like, it's black. And I was like, well, maybe they wanted to give me a black one. I'm cool with that. So I got in this black one and I'm like, oh, I like this. We loved it. My family was loving it. And I noticed in the back seat, there were some brand new car mats in the back that I had to, unwrap and put them in my car. So I didn't do that yet. I hadn't did it at the time. So then they called me on Monday, was like, we gave you the wrong car. You got to come back and get this other car. I was like,
she about to confess to something.
I
hear
I got to bring it back. Dang.
But you took them floor mats?
No.
Oh, I thought you were about to say,
I thought that they came with every car. So when I got my red car, I looked at the trunk and I was like, well, where my car? So I got gypped on some car mats, and I was going to go back to the dealership, but I was like, whatever. So I went to O'Reilly's and I bought some rubber ones because, it's nasty outside. But yeah, they gave me the wrong car. I like that car better.
You did?
I did.
It's okay.
But I like my car.
But you like your car. It is nice.
I like it.
It's a very nice car. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you guys participating with us today. We hope you guys come and vote on Monday, 2 p.m. We're going to be voting. Let's put that back up. If we can put that flyer back up. We want you guys to vote for our friend, Mr. Pristinge, Aaron Dukes.
Yes.
You guys take a screenshot of that right there because you guys are going to be able to scan that QR code, or if you take a picture of it, you'll be able to click on that, and you guys are going to have a chance to win a Pristinge Steam Wash t-shirt. Yes. And you're going to be entered into a drawing to also win a gift card. We have a huge gift card basket with gift cards to Samantha's, Dunkin' Donuts, Penn Station, all kinds of wonderful things.
Aaron can win mentorship by Mr. Daymond Green, and he can
Green?
Oh, Lord. Daymond John.
Wait. You talking about Daymond Green? You trying to get mentored by Daymond Green for basketball? You talking about that ain't no mentor.
Oh my God.
That ain't nobody want to be mentored by Daymond Green from the Warriors. That brother is nobody to be mentored.
Right. That's so right.
She was so serious.
I was dead serious. I was getting ready to do my
Daymond
thing.
Green.
Anyway.
Okay.
Dang it.
Never mind, ladies and gentlemen.
Daymond John.
Okay.
Lord,
help her out, John.
He'll mentorship from him. And also winning $25,000. And he talked a little bit on the show about what he would do with that. He wants to get a garage so that way. Well, wait, where am I at?
Girl, you'll be in there in a minute. He was all offended. That's her. She's like, wait a minute. She was so serious. She's like, but I'm talking. I'm not on the screen. This is not okay. I must have blown up with my keys in my car.
OMG, this sucks. All right.
Go. Get it together, Daymond. Come on, man. Come on. You and the Splash Brothers.
I was going to tell you guys that along with the $25,000, Aaron is going to get a garage, but he also wants to offer training and teach others how to detail cars, and how to get in that business. So this is going to not only benefit him a lot, it's going to benefit the community. We're going to be he's going to be putting the garage in the city so you guys can continue to get your cars washed even when it's freezing cold and snow is outside like this. He'll still be able to take care of you. And if you're interested in getting into the detailing game, car business game, cleaning, steam wash, all of that, he'll be providing training for that too. So make sure you guys get out and vote. Make sure you guys are screenshotting that flyer. Monday we will start the voting process, and there will be 10 days in between that you can vote once a day. After that, it'll be like you can cash your vote and make a donation. But we want to see our very own Aaron Dukes from Pristinge Steam Car. Pristinge Steam Wash. I'm done. Thank you. Bye, guys.
All right. Aaron Dukes from Pristinge Steam Wash was here. This was the Lucas Live News Show. Danny is going to retire. It was nice having her. We will have Lily and Shahidra, Olivia. We will have some other hosts. If you're interested in hosting a show, please turn in your application at lucaslivenews.com. Oh, look. Oh, she's back on in production. We got Olivia, Brandon. We got Tiff over there. Everybody's in the building. The production staff is in here. They over there looking lovely, aren't they? Look at them over there. Aren't they lovely? So we're going to go back to the old show, Lucas Live. It will be just me because apparently Daddy doesn't know what day it is. All right. Like what is going on? Pristinge Steam Wash is the name of the business. Mr. Pristinge, that is the name of the business. Danny, you want to come back and help wrap up the show? We're gonna welcome her back. Pick up your chair and come on back. Don't fall now. I don't know what she was talking about. It was rough.
My mouth got all jumbled.
It's okay. It's okay. Y'all hit those hearts. Show her some love. We don't kick people off on this show.
Yes, they do.
Can
but
you
we really
tell
do
me
appreciate
how to get
And he said, Tony said, let Walking with a Purpose host the show.
I know, hey, y'all can, so man. We need some help.
You're just going to just
come on, fellas. They was just in here. They was just right here in these chairs.
The kicking of Danny off of the show.
Well, we working. What's up, Cap 3? We need Cap 3 in here. He come. You know, Cap can host.
Man,
Cap come in here. He just
hosting his sleep.
That man
he is different.
He is so good.
Oh my gosh.
His conversations sound like he hosting. He is so good.
Cap is that guy.
He is that guy. He got it. Joy 1520 coming back.
On the show again.
We can't wait. We got to have him on again. He's just so good at it.
And I'm so excited for what he's getting ready to do and what we're getting ready to get back.
Bringing the joy back to the city.
Bringing the joy back to the city.
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm excited. I'm so excited because Canton has so much talent and amazing people here.
Yes.
And I think even people like us that are doing what we do,
yes,
it just inspires everybody to kind of step out and do what they do too.
Yes.
And I love that because there's so much to offer here. And I love that we all are getting ready to just kind of like showcase that. But we appreciate you guys for tuning in to another episode of Lucas Live News. This name is going to be changed real soon to Danny Live News with Lily and Lucas. They're going to be
lucky
on my... on my show.
Yeah, if you could talk. That's me.
All right.
Hey, I want y'all to save this date. Listen, I'll try to throw that up there. Y'all can't see this. Save the date. February 21st, 2025, 7 p.m. We have a tribute to Frankie Beverly by my girl Rosalind Pratt. I can't. I'm trying to. It's not working for some reason. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. It's zooming. There we go. There we go. Yeah. I might even. Okay, yeah. Boom. Oh. Okay, boom. Good call. Okay, boom.
All right.
It's going to be this is a star lineup.
Yeah, your head. Okay, that's good.
Don't be talking about my head.
Your head was like straight center.
Great show. Okay, thank you so much, LaJohna. Thank you. All right, y'all, one last thing here. And my team might not even know about this, but we're going to be supporting this, and we're going to be at this show, and we're going to be doing some stuff. And I'm going to be talking to Rosalind real soon. Me and her already talked. We had a wonderful conversation. Shout out to my girl, Rosalind Pratt. She's putting on a tribute to Frankie Beverly. She's going to be singing and performing at the Cultural Center, and it's on February 21st. You guys got to get your tickets. Admission is only $40. Joy is performing. My girl Joy Ellis is like my sister. Demetrius Rodriguez, if y'all never heard him sing, that brother can bro. BJ Pleasant. Rob Johnson, the Rob Johnson Effect. If you guys know how Rob Johnson gets down, you got to check him out. The Michael Austin project, he performed at Kareem's fashion show. The saxophonist.
Yeah.
He is so good.
He's amazing.
He's performing. Eve Light, The Flow, Minister Fonts is performing. It is going to be an amazing show. We were there for the Levert experience.
Yeah.
We were in the same.
Oh yeah, and that's where they're going to be. Were just at yesterday.
Okay.
No, Wednesday.
A couple days ago.
Yeah, Wednesday.
It's going to be amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, 330-353-9592. Check that out. Make sure you guys get your tickets to this. We're going to be a part of it. We're going to be a sponsor for this. We're going to be supporting this great event. I'm going to be talking to Rosalind here again soon. It is a tribute to Frankie Beverly. You guys, it's going to be a night of great music and great fun. Y'all know Frankie Beverly. If these songs were the soundtrack of our cookouts, our barbecues, our families, you guys don't want to miss it. Rosalind knows how to get down, and she brought together quite a star-studded show.
I love this.
Ladies and gentlemen, you guys don't want to miss it. I'm so excited about it. So make sure you guys check it out. Almost forgot that. We'll be bringing more information about this, guys, to you every week. And we might have some of these performers in studio performing before the show.
Ooh.
Live in studio. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Thank you, guys. That was another, like I said, episode of Lucas Live News with Danny and Lucas and our amazing guest, Mr. Aaron Dukes. You guys make sure you guys go and support him. Follow him on Facebook. Follow him wherever he has his socials at. Follow his business.
Pristine Steam Wash.
Pristine Steam Wash. Dukes. Okay, I'm not going to mess that up because I know how to say it.
You do.
This is crazy.
Yes.
But make sure you guys, for sure. We'll see you guys again. Actually, not next week. But we're going to see you on Monday, okay? We'll see you guys on Monday. We're going to probably go live. We'll see you on Monday. We're going to be voting for Mr. Aaron on Monday. We're going to do it together on the show. And we're going to just enjoy some history facts about Mr. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. So if you know a little bit, you want to come and celebrate with us, do that right here on Monday. Don't know what time. Just be ready.
Be ready.
All right. See you guys next time.
Have a great day.